As we tune in, noticing as always what our environment is. The environment of our bodies. Notice what's happening in your physical body and energetically in your body. Do a bit of a scan from head to toes. Notice your breathing as well and let your body relax and settle. As we breathe out, there's that natural process of relaxation that happens. And we can connect that with the breathing. Notice that the breathing and the body go together. Notice the forehead as you exhale. Let it soften. The jaw and the mouth and the throat. The back of the neck and shoulders. Down through the arms. All those large muscles of the back. The muscles of the front of the chest and of the stomach. Down through the legs and the feet as well. This tuning in for just a minute or so is a way to check in and say hello, basically. Noticing what's going on in our system. And noticing the breath a little bit more directly as well. Notice the airflow in the nose, the motion of your body with your breath, the chest or the lower rib cage, the stomach area. And as you breathe out, let yourself calm and settle. Focus for a moment on your breath. Noticing the rhythm and the pace, the feel of the breath. And bring your attention into the upper part of the head and the thought stream. Notice the energy or the environment in your thoughts at the moment. Part of what happens in our environment is that we notice responses to our experience. We could be noticing responses to what we've just been looking at, the body, the breath. There could be other things in the mind as well, some worry or something in the past. And our mind states have a certain feel to them. Sometimes the feeling is calmer than at other times. Sometimes there's more of a grab for attention. Other times it's more of a floating through. And we could notice as well that there's a part of the mind that can observe the body and the breath and energy and the thought. And as we're moving into the layers of more subtlety, we move from the physical body, which is very solid and manifest, through energy and thought, into this higher level of thought, the witness. And then the space in which all of this is happening, which isn't really a verbal area. It's hard to describe in words. But we can point to it and we can direct our attention to it. And keeping this perspective of all of the layers of our being and experience, bring to mind something that you might want to bring more of into your life. Sometimes that comes in as a problem, and then we can think of the antidote to the problem. If I'm staying up too late at night on Facebook or something like that, then perhaps the antidote to that would be to go to bed earlier, to turn off the screen earlier, to have a bath, to sit outside, whatever it might be, to really focus in on how rested I would feel in the morning and how nice it is to actually lay down and rest, how comfortable it can be. We can close our eyes and let go of other thoughts, allow ourselves to drift into sleep. So whatever it is that you might be working with, that you'd like to bring more of into your life, look at that in a positive frame. And let's take a few minutes to really focus in on the images, the words, the whole experience, the senses, the feel, if there's any scent, the sounds. And notice as well the energy in your body as you're looking at that. There might be more of a feeling of strength or calm or some kind of positive impact of really focusing in on this willingness that we have to be good to ourselves, to treat ourselves well, and to nourish that which really makes us strong. Notice that willingness, to be friendly towards ourselves, to put some of our effort towards this good self-care in whatever manner it is that that's showing up. And then bring your attention back into the awareness, the space. Notice that all of this experience is happening in the space that your body is in or occupying or very close around it. Thoughts come in, energy shows up and stays the same for a while perhaps, or shifts and moves. Bring your attention to the space in the eyebrow center, at the center of your forehead, just above your eyebrows, and an inch or so back from the forehead bone. Bring your attention to the eyebrow center and focus your attention there. If there's thoughts in that space, that's fine to let them be there. We can't argue with thoughts. But also not to really focus on the thoughts. Focus more on the space. If something is getting your attention, that's fine. See if you can let it go and focus on that space of the eyebrow center. And then move your attention to the throat center, to the pit of your throat. There might be energy or sensation there. There's our physical throat. If we swallow, we can feel that sensation. And again, we focus on the space itself, noticing what's in the space, and focusing more on the space, not what's in it. And there's a layer of the mind that might be trying to figure it out, or that might be having responses to what we're seeing. And that's fine too. And then bring your attention down to the space of your heart center. Notice the space and any energy that's in the space. There might be movement around the space. Kind of a wordless way, sit and pay attention in that space. And then bring your attention up to your nostrils and let's follow the flow of the breath. As though your breath and energy and awareness are moving between the eyebrow center. Exhale down to the base of the nose where the nostrils meet the upper lip. Inhale back to the eyebrow center. No words are really all that helpful. So see if you can let the words or the reactions in the mind be in the background. Just noticing that space and letting the breath flow through the space, letting your awareness flow with the breath. Keeping your mind focused. It's natural for thoughts to move in and distract us a bit at times, and if that's happened, that's fine. As soon as you notice, just re-engage your focus on the space and on the energy and breath flowing between the eyebrow center and the base of the nose. Ideally, the breath is continuous and smooth. No gaps in your breath or in your attention. And notice that this breath and energy is flowing in a certain location. It's not flowing in your kneecaps, it's flowing between the eyebrow center and the base of the nose. And notice the energy at the top and the sides of your head. There's a bit of activity through the ears as the sound waves come in. The brain is recording and discerning and reacting and responding, making sense of words, bringing up associations. So there's probably some thought activity. There might be some energy or even a bit of tightness or something in the jaw and the mouth through the vocal cords, or it might be pretty soft in there and relaxed. And notice the experience as you come down, and notice the energy in the muscles and the feeling in the back of your neck and shoulders, all those muscles of the back. If you move inward, noticing the energy in the throat center, the heart center, the stomach area and the lower belly. Notice the movement of your body with breath. Bring in your arms and hands, legs and feet so that you're aware of your whole body from head to toes. Aware of what's in this space that your body is occupying. And then bring to mind again whatever it is you were working with earlier, some kind of nourishing way to move through the world, some way to support yourself and practice good self-care. Let that be in this space as well. And set an intention to remind yourself about that at different times during the day. And to tune in and turn inward to rest, to notice your experience. And then when you're ready, open your eyes.